Hello, welcome. Thank you for your presence, your attention. We're looking at conflict and tension in the home. This is the 6th video in the 6-part series of reasons why men end up in the chronic stress cycle. We had some great comments asking for videos really looking at what are the most common stressors for men. And this is the 6th most common one that I see, which is conflict and tension at home. Conflict and tension, obviously, is the opposite of peace and harmony, which is what every man, every father, every husband wants in his home, as peace and harmony and love, and to feel heard, to feel understood. So what happens is there's incongruity between him and his spouse, and that kind of is ongoing. It's a continuous, you have resurfacing arguments, and those are kind of continuous. So what he will usually do is, not always, but this is typically what I observe, what he'll usually do is try and work more to try and solve the problem, which ties into a previous video I did on overproducing, which is one common reason. So if he can work harder and do more and earn more money, which is what he's already tied his personal value to, is earning more and doing more, which, he's been conditioned to think that that will make him more valuable. So he does more of that. That's usually the biggest tool, if not the only tool, that men have in their toolbox to, ironically, toolbox. How very masculine tools. Anyway. Okay, alright. Kathleen's little joke. So, we're talking about the emotional toolbox. In the emotional toolbox, he needs more tools than just working harder. Because in doing that, that's where the chronic stress cycle comes. It's a fear too of loss. So, if there's conflict, he works more to try and keep people happy, make people happy. But that doesn't work. You can't make anyone happy. They have to make themselves happy. Temporary states, of course, of happiness can come from relationships and successes, but it'll go away. It's not lasting. True lasting happiness comes from within. For you, for women, for all human beings. So that is the biggest piece there. I want to emphasize the importance of getting your nervous system out of survival mode. You can't grow, you can't expand, you really can't go to greater heights and states of living and satisfaction of life. And if you're living in survival, it leads to disease, all kinds of psychological challenges, all kinds of issues. So I just would say really, really, really start rewiring your nervous system, start clearing those habits. You can start with our meditations and our free courses. And please comment,